Okay, let's talk about homeownership. It's supposed to be, the dream. But then you hit these huge moments, like selling the place you've loved or maybe starting a massive renovation project. And suddenly that dream feels, well, honestly, pretty stressful, right? Like a total logistical headache. It's not just the money, it's the time, the worry. We've all felt that or seen friends go through it. So the question is, what if there was a way to handle those big transitions, a clearer path, maybe a bit of help?
Yeah, and it's interesting. We're actually seeing the market respond to exactly that stress. There are more services popping up designed specifically to ease the burden during these major home events. So today, we're doing a deep dive into one specific example. It's called the Living the Dream package from dreamhomeliving.ca. Now, this isn't some minor add-on. It's actually part of their main subscriptions. The Dream, Daydream, and Sweetest Dream ones, those cover day-to-day maintenance stuff too, but this Living the Dream part, it's focused squarely on these bigger, often more stressful home journeys. It's meant to be that helping hand.
Exactly. That's our mission for this deep dive.
Right.
Figuring out how this kind of support actually works. What's the real value? We'll use this Living the Dream package to look at two key areas: selling your home and taking on major renovations. So let's start with selling. That's often where homeowners feel, well, really out there on their own.
Absolutely. When you first decide to sell, that initial period, wow, it can eat up so much time. And it's
Right.
full of little logistical traps. Consumer Reports actually show homeowners spending like 10 to 15 hours just in the first couple of weeks, mostly managing inquiries, trying to schedule showings. It's a lot. So this Living the Dream package tackles that head on. They basically act as a coordinator. They handle those first calls, filter out people who aren't serious, and then coordinate the showing times with actual potential buyers.
Right. And that's where you see the time savings immediately kicking in. You're not stuck by the phone, juggling calendars constantly. But it's not just scheduling, is it? I found the way they handle offers interesting. They collect all the offers, then present them to you side by side, really clearly laid out, helps you compare without that instant pressure. And, crucially, they don't take any payment or commission on the actual sale itself. You and your realtor still make the final call, handle the negotiation. It's like they're unbundling that initial support.
That's a great way to put it. Unbundling. It's about smoothing out those first chaotic steps, making them less overwhelming. So you can actually focus on the bigger picture, the strategy of the sale. Okay, so let's shift gears. What about the other big stressor? Renovations. Major ones.
The stories you hear, finding contractors you can trust, trying to make sense of quotes that look totally different, and that constant background worry, is the work going to be good? Are there hidden costs coming? It really can feel like a minefield sometimes. Honestly, a lot of people get stuck just trying to figure out where to even start looking for someone decent.
Exactly. And that's another area where this Living the Dream package offers something quite specific. They tap into their own network of professionals contractors they've already vetted against certain standards, so it's not just a random connection. They do some initial legwork. Their team actually gathers preliminary quotes for your project based on your needs, and they present those quotes in a standardized format, which makes comparing them much, much easier. But maybe the most important piece, for peace of mind anyway, is they proactively check that these contractors have the right insurance. That's something so many homeowners unfortunately skip over or don't realize they need to check until there's a problem. It reduces your risk significantly.
That insurance check,
Yes.
that feels huge. It's not just finding a contractor, it's finding one who won't potentially leave you exposed later on.
Right.
So you get these vetted options, the quotes are clear, the insurance is checked. Then you choose who fits best and you manage the project directly with them. It just gives you a much more solid starting point, doesn't it?
It really does. It sets a secure foundation. And if you zoom out, think about the bigger picture. Services like this Living the Dream package, they show a trend towards more holistic homeownership support. It's moving beyond just fixing the leaky faucet, It's about supporting homeowners through these really significant life moments, selling, renovating. The goal seems to be making these journeys less stressful, maybe more successful in the end, by taking some of that initial burden off your shoulders.
So bringing it back to you, the listener, what does this actually mean? Just think for a second.
Mm-hmm.
How much time, how much hassle, even how much emotional drain could you save if you didn't have to personally field every single viewing request or chase down insurance certificates for contractors? It's more than just convenient, isn't it? It feels like it's about getting back some control, some peace of mind during pretty intense times. Really, it aims to make that whole living the dream idea feel a bit more achievable, maybe a bit smoother getting there.